So quickly. So quickly. You forget the thrilling sensation of satisfaction. What will be accomplished today? We're gonna be fucking ruining the environment today. We're gonna be awful, awful people and destroy our beloved alien planet. No way, I love this game. I thought you might, honestly. This is like... This is absolutely one of those games that either you've never heard of it or you fucking love it. I fucking love this game. I've never beaten it. I really want to get Factorio for the same reason, because... God, I want to recreate the fucking horrible Forge worlds of 40k. But I haven't bought it. It never goes on sale. And it never will go on sale. The fucking seller has said as much. So if I'm gonna get it, I might as well get it soon. But, for those of you that don't know, this game is a big factory building game. And that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be making big factories. But, I'm gonna be doing something with this playthrough that I've not done before. And what that is if you look at this thing right here on the screen, you can see there's like an actual building and everything back there, housing stuff. We're gonna do that. I've actually never played this to the point where I've had buildings and everything, because they really aren't quote-unquote necessary. You can have everything out in the open uncovered and it's completely fun. But I like the idea of big monolithic fucking metal piles of shit everywhere and just belching smoke and just bullshit. I want it to be awful. So we're gonna do that. Where should we start, though? Because the northern forest is pretty. That's actually usually... That's usually where I start. Cyberstan, but real? Exactly. R.I.P. everybody we lost on Cyberstan. Let's devastate the ecosystem. We should probably do the intro just... I don't want to do the intro, though. I just want to get into it. Thinking that. Because this is... You know what? Let's just... You know what? I'll let you guys pick. Meadows, savanna, straight up desert, or jungle. Where do we want to start? You guys are the early ones, so you get first dibs. Because it's an easy start. We got one vote for each. Because I reasonably know what I'm doing. It's going to be ugly. I don't give a fuck about efficiency. I want raw results. So I'm going to get raw results. But I've played this before. I know what I'm doing. Jungle, so it's the Amos. Okay. Unless we get 2 more votes for Meadows. Wait, I changed to jungle? Alright, jungle it is. Okay. So it's the Amazon. We will. We will jungle. There we go. There we go. Now, just in case people want to join, can I... Okay. So I don't need to mess with any of this. By direct invitation. Got it. Okay. Cyberstan 2. This game is equal parts really relaxing and also just like... what I really like is that I have to sit there and just be like... Okay, what am I doing? What? You need to sit there and do fucking logistics a little bit, and I kind of actually love that about it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, this is new. This is actually really new. I don't remember this at all. A big update happened with this.
Personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Date program.
Oh.
A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions.
This is 1.0 stuff? Yeah.
Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts,
Turtle, how you doing?
explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with
Fucking did we not pick skip tutorial, you fucker?
investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you.
Being long today, I'm sorry, but I did want to say hello. No worries, Liz. Hope you're doing okay. Also, let me know if the music is a little too loud or if it's fine.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters.
Well, fucking no. Shut up. Try that. Did you ever try shut up? Astraxiety, thank you for following. I hope you're having a good Friday. Welcome to the stream.
Activating retro propulsion.
We in the jungle. We in the junkler. It does just seem like the music is louder. It's basically this, but Beavers, that actually sounds kind of fun. It seems like the music is louder than most of the game stuff, so hold on.
Situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Can barely hear the game. Yeah.
Congratulations. You are the 3rd in your region to survive planet 5.
'Cause yeah, it's super fucking...
2, ABB,
It's super quiet to me as well. That'll do it.
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
There we go. The
First
fucking...
contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Hero Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Wait, do I not? Oh yeah, you actually have to put it over there.
Next objective.
Archetype
Dismantle the drop
game.
pod. Fixit Incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
So I wonder what the onboarding thing would have been.
Next objective. Use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have
I
revealed
fucking
sufficient
love
iron
those
sources.
so much. You can actually use those as, like, kinda sorta elevators. Because you can stand on that thing's back perfectly well. And, like, they have a set route that they go along. So if you just built a really tall tower near that, you could kind of use it as, like, a little makeshift train. It's cute. Alright, so we want... What the fuck was that? I'm almost positive if that's 3... No, it might be that over there. There's, like, one specific area that I always end up fucking building my first base in whenever... And I honestly feel like everybody does. Hello, Spout. I honestly feel like in the jungle, everybody ends up having their first, like, little base in that area. Because there's 3 iron things all right next to each other. Twitch no longer includes lurking viewers in the viewer account, so I'll try to lurk less for funsies. Well, you don't gotta do that, buddy. Just enjoy as much as you, like, feel comfortable with. So yeah, let me see. This is technically the closest.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell
doing
alone
edibles?
do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it, does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use.
Wow. Yeah, I am absolutely thinking this is really close to the spot where I normally set up. Which I'm not opposed to, because it's a very good spot. Wait, actually, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Okay. Okay, yo, yo, yo. Okay. Well, what the fuck is this then? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Now, if I didn't know better, I'd think I just saw something. Copper. Ah! Genuinely what I look like IRL. Give me that.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features
Dare
are
Twitch kill
long
lurking
teeth,
Larrys.
suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Okay, and you are... You're iron,
Potential
okay.
edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences.
Hello,
Store this
Pomni.
potential resource for later use.
Did they give these guys a reskin? They look about the same to me. And you know what? This is not where I remember. This is not where I remember setting up my last base. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm a little bit cheesed. Oh, fuck it. We got limestone. We got copper. Cool beans.
Yes, yes, it's most beautiful, yes.
So we got this.
Next objective.
It's like,
Use
this is
the
basically
build
just
map to
big-ass
construct
cookie
the hub.
clicker, kind of.
Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fixit does not pay by the kilometer.
It's about a third of how old coal is. Yeah. Yes. Shifty eyes, yes. Further instruction on build nothing can be found. Okay, so build, we want that. Gotcha. We're probably gonna end up moving this at some point. Unless, can we? No, we don't even know how to build floors yet, do we? We squirtingly don't. So where, you know, this seems fine. This seems fine right here. This seems
Hub foundation
fine.
built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful.
Oh, this
Fixit
is really
pioneer,
different
but
as well,
essential for the next
actually.
steps of onboarding.
Oh, man.
Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Complete your mama. Let's see, where is that? Please select a milestone hub upgrade. Okay. So in order to do that, we need... I like the area you chose. Yeah, I actually really like this area too. It's comfy. It's comfy. So at the start of this game, right? This is super new. Last time I played, it was right before the big update. Yeah, mine was well before the big update. So starting off in this game, everything is super tedious. Just making ingots. I gotta sit here and do this. I just gotta sit here and hold this fucking button, and then I think it was like 10 rods. Sit here and 10 rods. And then we put them in. Hoopty. But the upgrade parts is always really good.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop.
Gotcha.
Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fixit mission.
Who else do I
Next
need to say hi to?
objective,
You never
complete
said
hub
hi to
upgrade
Liz. Oh, damn, girl, you need stuff. Okay. So, let's crank out all this. Isn't there... I find on the craft. Okay. There you go, Liz. Proud of you. Very proud. How the fuck did I get coffee on my keyboard? This is gonna be one of them big chillin' type games. So we got that. We're just gonna put all of our fucking leaves in here because, goddamn, we don't need them right now. We'll never actually want them.
Except we will. That's the big secret.
Didn't it say that we could build the portable miner? Or am I stupid? Am I just dumb as hell? $600 plates, okay. So you know what? Let's do. Let me see. This place could absolutely. Doing the train schedules in this is really fun to me. Equipment workshop. 6 and 4. Gotcha. 6 and 4. Gotcha. Since we could find it, of course it would be fun to you. Mr. Squidward. 6 and 12. 6 and 12, 6 and 12, 6 and 12. I can't do 12. That's fine. Get out of here! We have no room for things like you. 6. Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. Come here, you Freddy little Fazbear. Leave the tall alone. No, they're disgusting and I hate them and they look like whales. Frankly, I find the concept of a whale that walks disgusting. There we go. Go absolutely bonkers. Shut up, Edbit. You're missing the good little robot. Be good. Shut up. Look at him. They squint when they drill. Yeah, whales still have their little feet bones a little bit. See, we're working together. Mine iron ore with Papa. Let's deviously plunder Mother Nature's bounty with Papa. So now we want, yeah, 10 and 20. Gotcha. Oh, I gotta just sit here and do this. Whales that could run like wolves would have been terrifying. I still really like that, that horrible, terrifying age of crocodiles that had, like, the long-ass leg crocodiles that just ran really fast. Those are cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, I like that a lot. Then 10, gotcha.
Oh, just wait until we get a funny smelter.
I just realized those big little mans kind of look like silt striders, and now I feel mean for being mean to them. I feel bad for being mean. Hello, Krona. How you doing?
Hub upgrade 2.
Yeah,
Power and shell
Sarcosuchus.
completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact.
Hello,
Most of the
Adam.
native flora and fauna is compatible with fix-it technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus.
Shut up!
Next objective. Complete hub upgrade 3.
Biomass burner? I don't even know her. Not related, but have you heard of V Rising? Been playing it. It's a pretty cool game. I've heard of it? I think I know someone who is it voice acted? Might be a different game. But I might be friends with one of the voice actors in it if it's the game that I'm thinking of. If it isn't, then shut up. Don't, shut up. Shut up. Shut up! Try that, huh? I think so. I think if it's who I think it is, then yes. But again, if not. Two little mins. Yeah, okay. Because I get V Rising, and there's some other vampire game that it reminds me of that I get mistaken for. Liz, that was a bit you decided to do. You never had to greet everybody. You chose to do that. You fucking egg? Hiya! Play as a vampire and build your own crypt in V Rising. I think the other one that I'm thinking of is just called Vampire, but it's spelled funny. It's spelled silly funny. There we go. So you guys are going crazy. Good shit. You are gonna need... I say hello endearingly because I love and care for everyone like you. So frustrating to see this game also on Real Rolling Fine, but really $1 trillion Star Wars being ass. I know. I still feel bad about the Star Wars thing. Like, I was really excited to play that. I'll try the encoder thing at some point. I'm so just like, fuck, why bother though right now? I want those leaves out of the thing. That's where you're a doctor who's turned into a vampire, yeah. Vampire, yeah. What's the other thing that I'm doing? This guy? Milestone, copper, plates, okay.
I want a smelter. We want a smelter.
So what we can do is, we have a smelter, we have that. Oh, fuck me dead, okay. Good shit, wow. Once we have that, we have the smelter and the delta. But we don't have the actual drill yet. But we can get a close approximation of a drill. Okay, get back to work. We have the little baby drills, but we want the big, powerful, big, strong man drills. The big, strong man drill, like the monkey. The monkey that I hate. The monkey that I sincerely hate with all of my body. Genuinely, I think, no, fucking proboscis. Proboscis? Proboscis? However the fuck you say that? The schnoz monkeys. I hate the schnoz monkey. There we go. Shift and space is auto build. Gotcha. Hibiscus. Yeah, that one too. Hey Cow, how you doing? There's also Vampire Survivors. I played the fuck out of Vampire Survivors. I fucking love Vampire Survivors. That game is really fucking solid. And of course, the classic Vampire the Masquerade. There's a show, Kindred the Embraced. I don't know how the show is. I'm actually more familiar with Vampire the Masquerade as the tabletop that it came from. And like, I've played that way more than I ever would have thought that I would have personally. But I actually like the tabletop a lot, and I watched Jerma play a good little sniblet of the, what's it called? Of like the game. That being said, it was Jerma, and I don't know how good of a representation of the game it was watching Jerma do it, because fucking right out the door, as you can assume, out of all the fucking out of all the clans, he got a fucking Malk. Like that just because he answered all the questions stupid, so he got a fucking Malk immediately. And didn't know what the fuck he was doing the entire time. If I keep the speaker next to my ear, I can close my eyes, pretend being bonked on the head by a tin can as the crafting sound pierces my ears. Hell yeah. But yeah, so he was playing a Malkavian. He didn't know what he was doing the whole time. His character didn't know what they were doing the whole time, and he was just kind of running around, bumbling into shit, and did not understand any of like the game mechanics. All being said, it was really fun to watch. He's fucking goofy, but it was really, like, really genuinely entertaining to watch. I might be wrong, but I actually kind of feel like I was watching... No, I think I was actually a different game. Never mind. It's a game that's kind of similar to this that I was watching while he was doing that. So we will let at least like 15 of you. At least like 15 of you. And then how many? 16. 24 of you. Not so bad. Nosferatu are my favorite ones. You have to stay hidden and feed on sewer rats. I will give... You know what? I'll give VIP to anyone who can guess my two favorite. You have to guess both too, and you have to guess both in the same message. But anyone who can guess my favorite two clans in Vampire gets VIP for a whole day. A whole day. But you have to guess. And I won't say anything until I see both of the correct answers. The whole day. Think about it. You can ban whoever you want. And I'll let you do it. Disgusting birds. I don't think I need a smelter here, actually. That was a silly thing that I did. So we're just gonna put this right here, because unless I'm mistaken... Hello, Anna. How you doing? Yeah, there is another iron back here. Fantastic. Talked about this before, but I don't remember what you said your favorites are. Damn. Damn. So we want that, we want that.
Rid of all these leaks.
Yeah, one of the first things we're going to be doing is paving over all this shit. All this goddamn soil! Gangrel and Malkavian. Interesting. Little bird. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's really no reason for me to do that. I didn't want him to be anymore. I saw an area where I did not think birds should be. Make cable. Can I even make cables? Is that a power that I have? It is. There we go. This jungle could be a beautiful parking lot. And it will be! And it will be. I'm thinking gas station. I'm thinking big old gas station. I'm talking like with the works, you know what I mean? You ain't seen a gas station like you seen this. Like a Buc-ee's or a Wawa, you know what I mean? We're gonna be getting all kinds of spaceships coming in here, dumping trash, leaving. Goodbye, Liz. And I'm talking like, oh my god, I'm talking like... Missing? Oh, because we didn't actually make it. Okay. I'm a fool. You know, we're gonna have a recycling thing here too, but we're gonna lock the door to it so people bring recycling here, and then they throw it on the ground. So it's like, ah, right there. So, right there. Venture and Tremere. Interesting. Interesting. You... Oh, shit. I forgot. Yeah, that's a 1-to-1 thing. That's right. Well, shit. We'll use you for now, then. Such beautiful music. Orange banana smoothie. That sounds fucking delightful. Absolutely delightful. Let's pop you in. Oh, but here's the problem. Once it gets made. Well, I guess it is turning everything into stuff. It's just it has to sit there. Okay, whatever. Fine. Fine. How this game looks now and how it's gonna look in 3 hours is going to be... Yeah, I like jazz? I really do. I really, really do. Barry B. Benson aside, god damn, I love jazz. That horrific little bee aside. Gee whiz, I just love that stuff. Okay. So, we got enough of that. We need this. 20. And 20. Why didn't Patrick Warburton simply eat the bee? I don't only like oranges as fresh fruit. Anything that's orange flavor just kind of adds. Yeah, it kind of is the like one of the lesser citrus flavors, isn't it? Or it's like it's not as tingly and enticing as like lemon and lime, but the flavor itself, you're just kind of like.
The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fix-It's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that fix-it pioneers are only human and thus prone to
Right.
error. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Yeah, lemon-flavored things are fantastic. I like this one. I like the welder. It looks engineering.
Good boy.
Camo. That's cool that I can barely see what the fuck I'm looking at. Yeah. Hold on, shut up. I'm up to something here. That's comfy for me. Okay. Let's get the fuck back out of here. Let's get the fuck back out of here. So we got that. Is it weird I like Tang? Tang is interesting. Because I like Tang a lot, too. Like, Tang and Sunny D are both tasty. But for some reason, they're not, like... They don't strike me as, like, this is an orange thing. Then again, I haven't had it in a while. Same thing with, have you ever had, like, a big stick? Like the popsicle? The big stick popsicle? Have you ever had that? Because those are, like, orange, cherry, and pineapple, I think. But, oh my god, those are fantastic. Oh my lord, those are fantastic. You've probably seen them, bare minimum. Hey. Fuck! We have Constructor, we have that. I didn't remember what. Yeah. See, you know where we're at. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on. Those orange push things. Similar and tasty, but not quite the same thing. Deviously delicious, Seymour, but not quite the same thing. Those were really soft and pleasant to eat, though. Big sticks are, like, hard. If you whacked someone in the side of the head with a big stick, they'd fucking frown, I guarantee it. They'd be pissed off. They would fucking hate that shit. Damn, girl. Wait, but, okay, so... You want all this slop, but you're not giving me... You want all this delicious slop, but you're still not yet giving me... the means to slop it out. And that's so fucked up. Hey, girl. Yeah, girl, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's making me frown if I'm not lying. That's making me frown, girl. That's fucked up and scary. What the fuck? Okay. So we got... No. We got... Can also just throb this over here real quick. But see, it's already starting. Because if we do this, and this, then we can take the power line from this, take the power line, plug that shit into that, plug that shit into that, plug that into that over there, and this into that, and those into this. We're already getting all tangled up and fucked up and scary and ugly. And what's honestly kinda neat about this a little bit is that as we're doing this, there actually is, like, power concerns. Trav, how you doing, buddy? Like, we do actually have to think about, like, how much power we're using and balance that shit out and everything. Trav, I have a question for you. Is your name based on a tabletop? Twitch was crashing every time you opened it. No worries, but... Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Got that. Oh, you're not plugged in. Gotcha. It's like, what the actual fuck? Okay. So at least we don't need to worry about copper anymore. There. Go crazy, champ. Come on. Yeah, Twitch has been super shitty lately. It's very unfortunate. Got all that. Actually, no, I came up with Traveler a few years before I started doing it. Okay. Because my D&D buddies have been super into a sci-fi thing that actually, like, Elite Dangerous is based off of, just called Traveler. And I was like, hold on a second. Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. I was curious, because I was going to be really excited. Constructor. Traveler is a great system. It seems really cool. It also seems really in-depth. It seems, like, wacky. Okay, wait, what? Why is shift think? Why is auto thingy not working? Goddamn. You know, they're wanting to do, like, maybe bi-monthly games with it. So they're giving me, like, a rundown of, like, a bunch of the Zaz with it. Okay, we'll look on that one. There's as many Traveler books as D&D 5e books. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. And it's kinda fucking... It's kinda ridiculous how much stuff there actually is in it. Like, it's... The amount of just granular sci-fi bullshit. There's not a better way to put it. But the amount of just super niche, tiny... like, sci-fi stuff that is in the Traveler system. Just to, like... I'm trying to think of, like, a fucking good way to explain it, but it's so... It's just so actually fucking ridiculous. I need another one of these. There you go, lads. I don't know if we're generating enough energy to be doing all this, but that's okay. But that's okay. So we got that. We'll do iron plates here. And just Traveler appear in streams and videos random. Yeah, I getcha. I getcha. It's just a little shot in the dark, but I getcha. Because you're very into the TT TTRPG scene. Fairly new sci-fi system called Lancer. Yeah, I've heard a bunch about Lancer. Let's do that, do that. Really? You know what? I'm gonna split that thing in half. Hold on. Got me a U. Can I take like half in? There we go. You can have that, and you can have that. And then I can take you, slap you in there. God, if you would just give me conveyor belts, that would be fantastic. Mr. Bloom has confirmed stuff about Lancer 2E. I need to look more into Lancer, because I do not know enough about it to be... Honestly, the only, like, two sci-fi... we need you. The only two sci-fi... Yep! We pushed it. We pushed it just a little bit. Okay. You, stand by. Gotta go reset the fucking thing. The only two, like, sci-fi TTRPG things that I've... Yeah. You good? You good, baby? Okay. So we're good enough to run all four of those, but not that thing, too. Gotcha. We'll keep that in mind. It's like... I'm very familiar with Shadowrun. I'm very... familiar with... Maybe not very familiar, but... reasonably familiar with Starfinder. I actually really liked Starfinder a lot.
I thought it was cool.
The only two, huh? The only, huh? Answer's very cool, but I feel like a little clunk when you're first learning about some of the things in your opinion. So that's kind of the problem with, that's a little bit the problem with, what's it called, with, sci-fi tabletop shit, right? There's so much shit in it, you kind of either run a risky gambit between there being too much and it being, like, too confusing to actually do anything with, or it's not confusing at all, but people feel like they aren't getting the sci-fi experience that they really want out of something like that. Because, dude, like, I know so many people that are super into, like, sci-fi shit, and they just eat up Elite Dangerous, but actually, like, other people that are like, oh yeah, no, I'm into I'm into, like, sci-fi, but Elite Dangerous is just too much tedium for me. Both is honestly really valid. Is that who I think it is? The joke is the group of people license level 2. Goddamn. My rods. So D&D has its own sci-fi system in form of Spelljammer. Hello, Concrete. I see, and that's like the thing. I fucking love Spelljammer. But Spelljammer is absolutely science fiction. Or it's science fantasy, not science fiction. But science fiction's the one that I have a fucking problem with calling it. Fucking, it's absolutely science fantasy. Science fiction is like fucking Star Trek, right? Like, science fiction is... Mass Effect is a really good example of science fiction, where it's just like... There's some wacky shit out there, but all the wacky stuff is like... Ugh, it's all very concrete. It's all very, like... It's all math, it's all biology, it's all science. It's all grounded in the idea that it's realistic, even though it's totally not. Whereas, like, Spelljammer especially, Spelljammer, especially. Is like Spelljammer, Star Wars, fucking 40K, all of those are like, it's futuristic and there's like stuff, but there's so much just, it is what it is. There's so much just crazy fantasy stuff going on in it. And I fucking love Spelljammer. I love all three of those. But the problem with them as like quote-unquote science fiction properties is that the people that go to them for science fiction are gonna be like of two minds, right? Either they're gonna be super into it because they just want something in space and that's really all they're after. Cause like fucking Treasure Planet, perfect example of Spelljammer, honestly. In a lot of ways. Like, in a lot of ways. Treasure Planet is perfect for that. But other people would just be like, there's too much nonsense in this, man. This is not what I want. Like, the people that are super into, like, fucking Star Trek or something, they'd be... It's like, this is nonsense. This is nothing. And I love Treasure Planet. I like both. I appreciate qualities of either. But I could absolutely see somebody being like, yeah, there's a space thing
Hub upgrade
for D&D.
Platform and utilities completed.
There's a space thing for D&D. Doesn't really scratch that itch,
transport resources.
Thank you. Fuck.
I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Dog, you gotta give me the fucking mining thing already. You gotta. You gotta. Why do you hate Scorpoid? He's good. Get one more of those for the other little man in the back. One more of those for the little fella in the back seat. Okay, so this will give us the thing. Gotcha. Sweet dude, cool beans. We need to build another bio thing more than anything. Goddamn. Which cable do I have? So I didn't catch it. Fucking asshole. I'm sorry, Adam.net. So here we can go. Yeah. Shit. Wait, no, you're making plates, aren't you, though? You goofy little goober. There we go. There we go, girls. God, I'm actually getting tingly with the prospect of new automation. Oh, yes. These are two good little fucking things. They're both pure. That means we're going to be cranking out a lot of sleds. There we go. And both of you. You're each going to have your own little man one day. Isn't that great? Guess both you do that. Then we just need a shit ton of cable. If this fucking problem child wasn't being just that, we'd be Gucci. But we're not Gucci. We're not Gucci at all. We're not Gucci even a little bit. And I think that's fucked up. Well, okay. Yeah, I was kind of asking for that, wasn't I? You on standby. And give me all that. I was absolutely asking for that. I did not learn my lesson before. Now I can take out my frustration on this bird. anything? We good? We're good, okay. Fat boy iron thing, just taking up all the energy for all the other good little boys and girls. Very cool. There we go. Now, fuck you, catch it. Yeah, I played a good bit of fucking Starfinder, and I actually really like Starfinder a lot. There is a weird problem with MMOs right now. Because, like, I don't know, kind of the tabletop thing and the MMOs parts of my brain kind of overlap because they both kind of occupy the same, like, this is a big thing that you go and do with other people, you make a character, you make yourself to the best of your ability, you go out and you do things to get bigger and stronger and to do more crazy shit. Or whatever, they both kind of, like, overlap the same spot in my brain. And it's fucking weird that as far as, like, sci-fi MMOs go, there really aren't any. At least none that are, like, exemplar of that genre. Because, like, there's the Star Wars one. I actually really don't know how popular the Star Wars one is.
Hub Upgrade 5, Power Expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function.
There we go.
Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid.
Like it already has, you fucker.
Was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 6.
I know, baby girl, I know. It's also a spacefaring board game that requires actual real-life rocket science to play. I'm not shocked at all. I am so not even shocked a little bit. Knights of the Old Republic. I think the MMO is just called the Old Republic. Like, it's set in the same time period as Knights, but to, like, differentiate it from the other one, I think it just is the Old Republic. It has some fucking banger cutscenes in it to, like, announce, like, new thing drops or whatever. But I don't really know how popular that one is in the grand scheme of things. I don't really see people, like, talking about it too much. Which is kind of a bummer. Okay, what do I need for... I want to make floors, you fucker! Okay, you know what? Let's go grab that. So we're gonna make a miner for each one of these. Okay. Construction guys be like.
You want a fucking floor?
What can we do? We have enough to make one at least. I need more big bags of concrete. More delicious big bags of concrete. Yes. Did I tell you I saw a lady at Costco who looked exactly like the Costco guy's son? Oh, that sucked. That's not a good thing to look like. Alright. Definitely watching the VOD tomorrow. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I don't know why my brain changed that to say the Costco guy, the Costco dad. This is like, oh man. Yeah. Let's go got that. We need more. Wait, okay, how much? What do we need more? We need. 30 and 30. Okay, gotcha. Your same head shape. Alright. I like this. I like playing this because I can kind of just like let it auto do stuff and just chit chat a little while I'm doing it. Just watch funny numbers go up. It's our fucking thing. Expunge. So 30 and 30. That other fucker is gonna immediately need its own... What's it called? This is gonna need its own... makey constructoid computer fire thing. It's gonna need that like immediately, and also you need to go away. Same metric, kind of stocky, vague quarterback build. Bro, she could have carried so many pails of water up a hill. Let's do... What?! Am I stupid? Oh, yes, I am. Damn. I actually really am. Oh, rats. So it's you that I need the 30. Not the other thing. Curse you. You horrible slag machine, curse you. There we go. Also, you actually need to pick you so I know what I'm doing. Can start cranking out all that funk. Also, eventually we can start painting this shit different colors, which I'm very much... Did anyone get your favorite vampire clans right? Mm-mm. Honestly, not by a pretty long shot. Which is good for me. That means I haven't lost it. I'm still throwing curveballs. Still throwing curveballs, and that pleases me. You sassy spittoon, come here. We're gonna need... What do we have? Gotta keep that shit running, baby. Got that. Good. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Let's go. Bastard! Oh, it's because you don't have any juice left in you. Volturi. The famous Volturi. Everybody loves Volturi. They are big and scary. What? That we need 2 of you. We need 2 of you for the big funny. This joke won't work because I don't think anyone knows what the hell that is. I sure don't. Need 2 of you. What about Zimici and Salubri? Interesting choices. Incorrect, but interesting nonetheless. but interesting. It's the main coven from a very famous. How famous can it be if I've never heard of it? Herm. I've only heard of P-Dove. P-Dove Griffin. Yeah, good deal. These are not even a little bit ready to go. I don't think we haven't. We might have enough power to start running these, actually. Maybe. I would like if that was the case. I don't know if that's the case. But it would be very cool if it was. That's the family and kindred. Maybe it is. I mean, if it's... either that's a reference to it, or it's actually one and the same. I actually really don't know. Could not say. We're also gonna need so much shit for these. We'll be fine on that, actually. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. It's the family and kindred. Hello, dog. Hello, dog, whose name I wish I could... desperately wish I could change. On the Collins? No opinion. I'm not even really one of those, like, oh, I hate Twilight guys. Because, like, I can recognize when media just isn't for me. But full stop, I don't fucking like vampires in general. So, like, that whole thing is very just like, it sure be what it be. There's a very specific kind of vampire that I like. Listen, mine and Jason's rivalry is one of the things that I like about vampires. And one of the things that they didn't do good in Twilight, from what I understand. But Twilight's always been one of those things where it's just like... You should just watch Nosferatu to see. Oh no, that is exactly the kind that I like. Because that... A lot of people, when they say they like vampire stuff, it very much translates to... It's a little bit, and I know this is kind of unfair, but when people say they love D&D, it's a little bit similar where it's like... Do you like D&D or do you like Critical Role? Because those are two very different things to me. They mean the dark teen romance. Yeah, just like the like, oh, I love being like edgy and goth and misunderstood and fucking really powerful and immortal and like all like that kind of stuff. And that's the stuff that doesn't interest me at all. The ancient, weirdly obsessive hermit who accrued wealth and influence. Not even that. Something that is, like, so ancient and fucking corrupted by, like, this old, weird power that just how it works and how it lives is so alien to how we are now that it's just, like, the faintest fucking dregs of it being a person are still there, but it's like abundantly clear this isn't people anymore. This is just some fucking thing. That's what I like. That's what I like in vampires, where it's just gotten to the point where you're not people anymore. You're fucked. You're a fucking actual monster. But when it's just like, oh yes, I want to kiss. It's like, so Nosferatu isn't actually one of them. Nosferatu is not one of my two favorite. Okay, so we got all that. Got all this going. Spray ball noise at the very romanceable vampires. You, where's the egg? Fucking, I'll tell you guys what my two favorite ones are. And when I say them, you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, no shit, okay. When I say them, they'll be very obvious, but until I say them, they won't be. We need cables. Would in the shadows. Handles by showing society will just know they're vampire and be like, lol, you kill people. Soul such as one. Ruhan Malk. Wrongo. Wrongo. I like the idea of Malks, but playing them is kind of just like, Chocula Clan and Sesame Clan. Blah! You got me. I give up then. It's actually Zemici and Gangrel. Zemici and Gangrel are the two kinds of vampire things that I actually really, really like. Because they are both so, like, when you look at them or do whatever with them, you could be mistaken for not thinking that that thing is a vampire. Like, Gangrel are Drifter from fucking Deadlock. They are so just feral, fucking murder-lusting, bestial freak things that it's just like, I'm a werewolf in every fucking aspect other than actually being a werewolf. I don't want to drink your blood and do everything. I'm going to chase you down and pull off your fucking arm and eat it. Like, me and my homies run on all fours like freaks or whatever, chase you through the woods or whatever, and just chew the fuck out of people and cannibalize the entire body. They're rotten. And it's like, that's fucking rad. When I search Gangrel, I just get pics of a chubby blonde wrestler. That's pretty good, honestly. The monsters, like, they could just be an animal. Exactly. And then Zemici, at least that's how I think they're pronounced. Fucking, I know there's, like, some contention in the thing about how they're pronounced. But Zemici are just like, bro, I'm fucking weird, man. Like, I'm making my chairs and tables out of people. Or, like, I'm making chairs and tables out of people. The walls of my castle are literally lined with human flesh and everything. Fucking, there's, like, coronary valves and everything in the tunnels below it that actually work, and that's just what I use for doors and shit. And I am just a shifting mass of ever-changing meat and art and teeth and bone and shit. And half the time when I fucking kill somebody or whatever, I just fucking unravel them into little red bits of string or whatever and turn them into a fucking shirt. And all of that, fucking Dracula was one of those. Just weird flesh magicians that are just masters of just meat and bone and just scary. They're Scorn. It's an entire house full of Scorn. And that's scary. That's fucking rad to me. I love that. And it's like, oh, and also the blood thing. We eat people. We eat people. That's what we do. Those are the two kinds that I really fucking like. When you saw, you go, oh, hell no, but you have to respect that work. Exactly. The others are like, I can understand why people would like them. I don't personally share the, the excitement with just like just being, I'm a guy. Here I go sucking on somebody's neck in an alley again. that does nothing. That, just personally, I don't feel it. When there's so much more stuff that you can do with that idea. Use perfect BBG for a vampire keeper. Yeah, and that's exactly like the fucking thing too. I've had Gangrel. I've had Gangrel characters in TTRPGs, but my favorite one was a Zemisi, fucking way back in the day. And it's because you can play them in such, like, a way that isn't a vampire thing that it entices me and intrigues me and endears me to that fucking thing. The Zemisi that I played as was, like, fucking however many 100 years ago. I'm gonna, like, take one more step back. Zemisi have this perfect form thingy that they can do. That, like, it's unique to each one, and they basically fleshcraft this fucking perfect body for themselves that they can only use, like, somewhat sparingly. Simbera, how you doing? Kolala. That's the first time I've ever heard that. I like that. But, like, they have this thing that they can do. Are you not mining? Do you not have power? Why don't you have power? Why don't you have power? What are you doing? Mind that shit, baby. What are you doing? Oh, because you were not connected. There we go. Just don't break down. Don't break down. Don't break down. Don't break down. You have a wonderfully pleasant voice. Oh, that's incredibly sweet. Thank you. And also, hello, Sabella. Let's see. We're making cobblestone, baby. I want to see those rocks get in there. Mm. Yeah, yes, yes. So, okay. And then once you start going, please don't shut down. Okay. Zemisi have this thing where, like, once they're of a certain strength or ability, they make, like, this perfect form using, like, their weird flesh crafting thing that they can use to do whatever stuff that they want, right? And it's kind of like the big, it's a big deal. If you're able to do that, you're a big shot. And in this game, me and the other players were all old head big shots from, like, a past generation and everything. Several hundred years had passed since the last time that we mattered. And for my specific one, he had made this, like, his perfect form. I forget what that was called. But he had made it in such a way that it was such a... I'm trying to think of how to, like, put it. It had the Cthulhu thing about it, right? So, like, when you look at it, your brain just kind of goes like, oh, that's a bad thing. That's a really bad thing. It drives you kind of fucking crazy. It makes your brain melt just a little bit. But most importantly, it plagued the people that actually had looked at it with just these really deep inset, just brain tissue scar images of this thing that looked like Dorman from fucking Shadow of the Colossus. Like, just if you looked at that thing, even just once, your brain was fucking different from now on. You were weird. And the thing about that is, when you have kids, your kids, even though they never saw the thing, your kids had nothing to do with it. They never saw it. They have no idea what it is. They get that brain burn too. So, like, they just grow up and every once in a while they'll have a fucking, just like a horrible, horrible, horrible nightmare about some village off in Europe somewhere. Just the streets literally spattered with still moving flesh and everything, and just this big shadow horned freak thing looming in the middle of it. singing. They just know that, and they wake up and they're fucking weird, but in their head they know that that thing's real. So taking that, I also built one of the...
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen, and I knew it was gonna happen, and I hate that it happened. I hate that.
Anyways. I fucking hate that shit. We're so close to having all of this up and running. I'll do the terrible Dorman brain burn good face. Okay, we'll turn off you, since apparently we can only have 3 running right now. But on top of that, way back in whatever time period it was that we had that thing, we also had, or my little buddy, had a cult. A very big cult on top of that. And said cult were all witness to that thing. Like, to that one showing of that monster. They were all witness to that, and they were already totally drinking the fucking Kool-Aid on the whole, this thing is a new god. Like, this guy that we've been working for in this cult is a new god. We all believe it. We've seen it. We've seen it with our own eyes. We've seen what he does. He can tear the meat off your body and through his own will chooses to not let it die. That's a new god. That thing's fucking scary. And they were all absolutely buying the grift on that. So after we had gone to sleep for however many 100 years or whatever, that brain burn continued. Everybody... I'm shaking my fist. Wait, is it just because... No, it's because it's Tony. He sounds like a nice guy. He was not. Would you believe that he was kind of a dick? I know, it's hard to believe. Hard to imagine even. But after we had all gone to sleep, that thing continued happening. So the cult, when they would inevitably oh, we're gonna disband or whatever, he's been asleep for 100 years, he's not coming back. That brain burn was still there. And people would look into it. And they would want to figure out what it was. They would inevitably find other people that had the same problem. And the cult would kind of just keep pulling itself back together with people being like, yeah, there's this thing. Okay, so we all know this thing is real, right? Whatever it is, it's very strong, it's very real, it's very scary. We need to do something to appease it or whatever. So just even by being asleep through hundreds and hundreds of years, if Satisfactory is there unsatisfactory, I'm playing Unsatisfactory right now. Through all that shit, the cult would keep itself together. They made some weird decisions with what they inferred goals and desires on his part and everything were. They made some pretty interesting choices. But the fact was that it stayed together through all that shit on its own. That was the big benefit. So when when we all woke up and everything, I think it was 600 years or some shit like that. The water was weird now, but the pool had gotten even fucking bigger. So there was a bunch of people right there on the table being like, hey, you're that guy from the paintings. We remember you. We can't fucking forget you. It's really good to have you back because we've been trying to do the best that we can with your property since you went to sleep and everything. Nobody's been brave enough to go into your room because of, the meat. But thank God you're here. You can tell us what we're doing now, and we remember some of your stuff. We have all these people in a village down there, or whatever, that we made sure they don't know you exist. We made sure that we kept all of this pretty close to it. If anybody had weird dreams, we brought them back here to live on this fucking property with us and everything. But all those guys down there, they're all fucking wieners. And we've been kind of waiting for this, so if we want to go down there, and if you're hungry, or if you want to do... We don't know what you do. You need to start telling us what you do, but... We don't like them. Pretty sure you don't like them either. What are we doing? Because, fuck. Like, you're... This is weird. This is like the first time that I didn't think I was going to be one of the people alive when you got back. And it was like... That kind of shit is so cool, having like this weird Cthulhu cult, like some Twilight's Hammer shit from World of Warcraft. But this is all a vampire. This is just a vampire. It's one vampire. And a bunch of guys that had bad dreams, and he turned a fucking small village into a fucking living meat carpet like 600 years ago. But just laying the foundation for that kind of stuff, and then seeing, like, everything that you can do with it is one of the things in Vampire the Masquerade that I think, and forgive me for using this language, I don't like using this kind of language, but it's accurate and it makes me feel right. It's the bee's knees. I think that's absolutely zazzy. Oh, wait, did we? Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on a second. You hold on one little baby, because we could have been making... wait. Okay, well, I thought... The only language I'm telling on you. I think I might have mentioned the other... Like, a long time ago... talking about this same character, within, like, the first week or so of being awake, my little buddies were just like, oh, dude, this is perfect. There's a dick, like, from the village coming here, or whatever, because, like, some people, I guess, were aware that there was just this sleeping antediluvian thing, up in this, like, fucked up castle where all these weird little fellas live. And he's a monster hunter. He hunts werewolves, he hunts all this stuff. He's a bad egg. He's a jerk, and we don't like him very much.
6. Landing platform hydraulics completed.
Oh, thank God.
Freighter landing initialized.
Well, there's my juice box!
You have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually.
Yeah.
Your first official objective is to initiate Project Assembly by building the space elevator.
I don't want to do that.
This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Okay. Well, when you put it like that. Okay, biomass burner. We need things. So yeah, it was like, there's a monster hunter coming here and everything. What should we do? Like, should we just hide people? We obviously don't want anyone to die. That'd be awful if people died. What do we do, boss man? And I was like, oh, dude, okay. This is like some guy of... gonna build the space elevator and you're gonna like it. It was, okay, just like gather everybody in like the courtyard. I'll go out there and I'll talk to him myself. I'll have a chat with the guy. And he's like, oh, but like, sir, you're weak and you're old and you're stupid and you're old and you're not what you used to be and you're so old. You're old and you're disgusting. You're gross and you're old. And I was like, don't worry about it. I got it. I don't need a body for this. I got it. I got it. I went in the courtyard and sat down on a little bench and waited for the little guy to just find his way there, and he did. And just little dude in his little fucking, like, little robes and his little shawl and his little, like, fucking weird face covering thingy, like a painting guardian from fucking Dark Souls 1. Just sitting on the bench. And from everybody else's perspective, base building, is this the foundations? Yeah. Okay, that's what we want. From everybody else's perspective, this is what happened. The guy walked into the courtyard, started looking at the little blanky guy sitting on the bench or whatever, and just started freaking out. Like, he was calm and collected and such a Chad like 2 seconds ago. And he starts freaking out, starts saying, like, I'll fucking kill you, you're an agent of the devil. Like, stay out of my head, go away, I'll kill you, just doing, like, all that cool bravado and everything. And he slowly broke down begging, just begging incoherent things. Just weird stuff. Or whatever, just saying, like, weird names, and just getting on the floor, starting to grovel, starting to just weep and openly sob. Just having an absolutely, completely miserable time all of a sudden. And finally, he gets on his knees and takes out his sword and his knife and sticks the sword all the way through his sternum, fucking takes the knife on the opposite side, pulls it open, so he opens himself like a fucking Capri Sun, or whatever, while he's just shaking and fucking vibrating and having a, just, again, he's not having a good day. He's awful. It's dreadful. It's just absolutely terrible. And he reaches inside himself and pulls out his entrails and offers them up and then proceeds to die. And then little blanky man on the bench goes, alright, tight, I still got it. Let's fucking run this shit back. Like, we got some fucking work to do. If this is the hunters that we're dealing with right now, I'm pretty fucking confident in what we're gonna be doing later. Let's get the fucking ball moving. And what had happened was the second he walked in, poked my little finger into his head, and I was like, hey, what do we got going on in here? And he was like, hey, stop it. And I was like, hey, you've never dealt with something like this, actually. This is funny. You have no defenses set up. I'm gonna look through all your shit. What town are you from? Okay, you're from here. Neat. What's the one place when you think of this place that you keep, like, your brain keeps going to? It's that building right there. Fucking, okay, so that's your house. Okay, and that's your wife. That's your kid. Okay, I got everything I fucking need. Tell you what. If you don't kill yourself right now, I'm gonna go find them. And it's like, no, you can't fucking do that. It's like, I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna turn your wife into a fucking thrall. And I'm gonna turn your kid into a thrall, too. I'm gonna raise him like my own. He's not gonna have a brain, but I'm gonna let him remember you just enough. Just enough that I can start making him hate you and, like, defile your whole family name and everything. He's gonna tell people, this is my dad, and everything. He's not really gonna be anymore, because he's fucking dead as shit. But he's gonna carry on your family's legacy and everything. Your wife is probably gonna get turned into a sofa or something. I'm not that interested in him. It's really your lineage that I'm gonna be going after. Everything. He was like, you can't do that. It's like, oh, dude, I actually really can. I've done it a bunch of times. Here's all the faces of people that you hate that I've done it to in the past. You hate them now because they are the, like, dregs of a, like, you hate these names because you're just, oh yeah, they're from awful families. They used to be cool. They pissed me off. That was like 100 years ago or whatever. It's been continuously going since then. A lot of the people that you hate used to be good. I made them bad and you fucking fell for it like hook, line, and sinker. You can be just another one of those, but I give you my honest to God, hand on the funny Bible promise that if you cut yourself open and you give me your guts willingly, and I mean literally, you have to do that. You have to offer them to me, otherwise it's not a deal. Fucking, I'm not eating them off the floor like a fucking animal. That's not how I behave. But if you do that, I'll fucking forget everything. I won't do a single goddamn thing to that village, despite it being my property technically. I won't do a goddamn thing. You just need to be the bigger man here. And, like, all of that was going through his head in about, like, maybe, like, 2 minutes. Like, over the course of, like, 2 minutes, all of that just going through his head at light speed, having, like, that little conversation back and forth, or whatever, because he fucking looked at me. Because he made the fucking mistake of looking at the thing that he went there to kill. That's the only thing that fucked him up. And obviously if it was like a stronger person or a better prepared person or whatever, that wouldn't have gone as smoothly, but that's still pretty fucking funny to me. I still think that's pretty neat. Turn her into some boots. You could. Yeah. See, that just and again, we weren't good people. Fucking that. I don't know if that needs to be said, but we weren't the good guys in that one. That, put you there, put you right there. And then you can have that, and you can have that, and then we can go turn on the other shit. I love games where you can probably be a sadistic villain without screwing with the campaign. And that was like, normally I don't do characters like that specifically. Hiya. Good to go. I don't typically do characters like that because generally I like more altruistic. Yeah, altruistic. I really don't use that word very much. That might be a problem. Are you on or are you off? Okay. Typically, if I'm like doing a thing, I'm a little bitch. I like doing the good boy route typically. But for something like that, it was like, no, you each had this thing that you were doing back before you went to sleep. And you woke up and the world has changed around you, but you're trying to become a big player in that thing. Like, in that world now. Or whatever, you're trying to get back to where you were. That was like the whole spiel of it, and my character's thing was basically like, of all of Rosary Platinum. My character's like contribution to that thing was like supplying the raw manpower and god, how do I call it? It was essentially like doing manpower and the like readjusting of people to establish an actual base of like influence and everything. So like in any fucking in any James Bond or fucking whatever thing, all the little guys that like you would be killing in a game, like all the little goobers in Resident Evil 4 or like anything like that. My job, like, all of them came from me. Like, the vast cultist armies and the fucking monsters and all that scary shit was all directly, like, me working in my little fleshcrafty labs and being a weird brain influence and everything. And the other people were like, okay, and we're the, like, not government, but we deal with, like, the bureaucracy things or, like, the trials and all that. I just sat in my little thing making monsters and getting weird. And I love shit like that. It's fun. Like making characters for D&D that people have to jump in a game quickly and easily, and I have 3 that would easily be good villains for an evil campaign. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, can I tame you now? Come here. Will you be my little friend? Or are you too much of a coward to be my little friend? You seem like you're kind of a little coward. And I feel like you don't want to be my friend. See, it ain't so bad, huh, shot? It ain't so bad, baby boy. It's kind of supposed to be offering that to you, but whatever, that's fine. So, to epic lizard. Again, not a fan that they have to call it a lizard doggo. That's so unfortunate. Fuck it, whatever. Already lost interest. Didn't name himself. That is true. He is a good hecking little lizard doggo pupper. He did not name it. Oops. I would really like to put these both on there. Come on! No, can we just, like, do it like this? Say yes. Say yes. These horrible humans named him. They stole from him his only scrap of self-respect. Like the monsters they are. No, do I have, like, merging things yet? I feel like I don't. Is that a thing that I can do? Merging conveyor belts would have to be later. Well, damn! Until then, I guess we can do some of those. Well, damn! But everything's moving really smoothly, so means we can grab that. And we can grab shit. We can grab that. Now, why aren't you going faster? You little bitch. You should be begging me to give you more faster. Like that one. Look at that one! Look at how fast that one's going! The smog or normal fog in this area. It would be really cool if it was smog. I unfortunately don't think it is, though. I don't know why that's a cool thing to me, but I actually kind of would like being able to see our pollution. You can have that. Can have yes. Enjoy. Yeah, both of those are going. Gotcha. Gotcha. We're almost already done with this. Good show. Good show. Got that. Got that. We're getting there. Do I have... I do not. Damn. Wait. Damn, I do not. Okay, well, we just gotta wait for 20 more little mans. Then we can make all the floors we want. Oh, there we go. Already done. Like, making just an actual... Ew. It's not good. I'll make you some real food. Give me a second. After I do this. Wow. Hey, look how fun this is. Little man take off, little man fly!
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations.
Oh god, it's
provide
gonna hit the
building
stingray.
grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are
No!
experiencing amnesia for all events,
I'm gonna make an edit. I'm gonna fucking edit that later.
Memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
So we got all the biomass burner, constructor, smelter miner, base elevator. Yeah, we just need to save up for that, golly. Logistics. See, that's what we want. That little guy right there. That all would be very useful, but... We're gonna go for this. Yes. 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 What? Am I stupid? Do you just not want these? Oh, I just can't add shit. Yeah, okay, gotcha. 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 You make my funny leaves. Everybody loves when I make my funny leaves. I really do actually wish there was like a pollution thing like there is in, what's it called? In Factorio. I think that's so cool. Milestone exchange. There we go. Now we can start putting this crap in there. Gotcha. Yeah, so Factorio is a game very much like this, but rather, instead of it being, you know, first person like this, it's like, I guess it is isometric, isn't it? It's a little isometric, diddly doodly. Oh, you know what? We can have that even more delicious iron. And it's all right here. It's like a little isometric top-down kind of thing. Like if you've played Project Zomboid, it's very similar to that. But just scroll that camera way the fuck back. Like so far back. But with it, you actually, like, build really huge factories and have to set up all the automation lines and everything, like, through that. And it's super neat. It's also really fucking... When you just look at somebody who's been playing it for a while and, like, look at what they're actually doing, it's incredibly intimidating. But it's really not so bad if you start out at the start. It's really not so bad. It's kind of funny. Just need to... There we go. And then... Where is it? We have exactly enough. Fantastic. Is this smog or is this advanced smog? So what we can do... The top-down view of your factories is the small version of Factory. So is Arknights like a third-person thing, or... Is it like a third-person thing, or... Is it top-down, or like what? So if we get... After we get... Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea for what we can do. While we're waiting for that to build up, we can schmanch this. And we can start. Except that takes metal things. Fuck! Shit! It's an anime gacha game like Genshin, way less predatory than its factory management. Interesting. Interesting. I should ask John about it. John might actually be playing it, and I just haven't asked. Then we can both have our autistic factory games. And we can rub our autistic factory boners together. Oh. Why is it getting dark and scary all of a sudden? Whatever, character's up to it. Didn't spend the sun. Stuff like that is why I really liked Warframe for the time that I was playing it. Sometimes I desperately want to go back to Warframe. Because I sincerely really like a lot of stuff about it. Goodness gracious, even more iron. Like, I really sincerely love a lot of stuff about Warframe, but just when you step away from it for a good long while, coming back to it is just like, I don't know what any of this is. And everything has such a weird, like... Nobody does weird quite like Warframe does. Gimme. Nobody does weird quite how Warframe really does. So a lot of the names are just weird Latin...
persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings.
You're yelling at me.
Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
You gotta stop yelling at me, my guy. I'm running on a big scary thing right now. But yeah, nobody does... Okay. I really was not expecting to make that. Oh my god, what a gift to eat a giant raspberry like that. Oh my lord. What do we got? What are we looking at? Warframe is real weird. It's real weird. So, one of my problems with Warframe, just like as a thing, and, you know, whatever, right? Like, fucking video games is video games, sure, fine, fuck it, whatever. But one of my problems with it is that so much stuff in it you cannot reasonably figure out how to get without looking at the wiki. It's like, well, I mean, like, you really... And, like, yeah, I'm sure there's, like, something, but reasonably speaking, you need to constantly be looking at the wiki to find out how to get, like, a lot of the stuff. And that's not, like... That's not a crushing, like, deal-breaking bastard of a thing or anything. But it's definitely like, come on, man, I don't want to have to fucking, like, constantly be just struggling to figure this shit out. It'd be really nice if it was like, you click on the thing, and then it's like, okay, so how do I get this? And it's like, if you go do these missions or whatever, you'll eventually get all the parts. It'd be especially nice, even though I understand this is asking a bit too much, it'd be especially nice if it would tell you, like, yeah, it's gonna take a while for you to get those parts, but you'll get them by doing that. Like, this is their drop rate or whatever. I think that'd be cool beans. I don't expect that to be how it is, but that'd be neat. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. So you are just gonna be plates. Yeah, you're doing this for now. We're swapping you over to that. You're on plate duty now, my boy. And once we get those little mans, those delightful little mans. Continue doing the other thing. Go in there. Ooh, only a few more. Do not have that problem. You can click on any item and it'll tell you. Yeah, fucking Vintage Story has like a very similar thing, where it's like, if you want something, you just learn how to do it. It's right there. You're staring it in its ass. It's just right there. It says you get this by doing that. And it's like, okay, well, how do I get that? So, like, okay. You want heavy leather. Yeah, you want heavy leather, right? Heavy leather's cool. You can make neat stuff from it. It's like you get it from dipping, like soaking normal leather,
split and lift
and
to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
shut up.
Fix-It encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Neat. Yeah, no, it's like, okay, need sturdy leather. Sturdy leather comes from leather, like you can imagine. Neato. Let me do this. Sturdy leather comes from leather by soaking it in butt fuck serum 7. Well, how do I make that? It comes from this and this. Well, how do I get that? That comes from that. Like, you just keep going through the stuff until you find the thing that you want. And then it's done. And then it's done. And it's done and everything's fucking groovy. So I need you. And everything's fucking fantastic. And then you, conveyor merger, you get that right. Absolutely spicy. Oh, it's gonna go there. Beautiful. Do the same for this. Merger. Merger, Squidward. There you go. Belt too steep. Like, fuck it is! What are you talking about? What is this? You, shut up. Get out of here. So both of you, you're gonna be set to rods. And you are going to be set to rods. Tastes like nuts. Dip in honey. Go. Just need actual power to be run over here at some point. Oh, there's so much work to be done in space. Woo. I think this whole thing... What is that? Yeah, that should just be making wire directly, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at all of it. It's so beautiful. I just love these big baskets of wires. Probably gonna have to end up putting that there. And then doing another. And another. Wait, no! You fucker. Trying to trick me? I'm the Omega Man. From Iron Savior's hit song, The Omega Man. You can't trick
me.
Please don't shut down. Please don't shut down. I don't see you doing your job, excuse me. Okay, you are.
Never mind, sorry.
The fuck do you think you're doing, my guy? You fucking freeloader? Completely disrespectful. Oh, so what has everybody planned for their weekend? Work. These guys would hop right in the biomass. I wish I could stick them in there. Personally, I think it's fucked up that I can't. Oh shit, this means we don't need to have that giant, disgustingly garish pile of boxes right next to our thing. We can just put it all in there. Fantastic. So, deviously. I was gonna not work this weekend, but Google Drive fucked me out of working today, so I have to tomorrow. Oh. Adam never gets a weekend of not working. I am sorry, my friend Adam. And we don't got any screws. Mostly working. Everybody's so busy. Everybody is the busy bees. Give me. Well, I am proud of you guys for working through the weekend as hard as you are. Godless. Even though it fucking sucks. We are very proud of how strong everybody is. These stalwart champions of flesh and marrow. Always setting my heart alight with their indescribable power. Might for another sock because I left him in for 2 hours. Icky. What's this doing that? Efficiency. Let me have a little peep. Can I have a peep? Can I have a peep? So... Okay, so we're not really even close to being in danger of our thing right now. Good shit. Okay. I like when we're not even really close to being too much power. I think that's cool. I do really want to speed these things up, though. Also, it'd be nice if I could make them not completely hideous, but do what we can with what we have. That's too many. That's way too many. We could probably set up one of the iron rod things over there to be making screws. If that was considered, because we make iron rods pretty fucking fast. You've been playing for 2 hours. Fixit would like to remind you that while resting is not an activity valued by Fixit, being unable... Shut up! Never tell me how long I've been playing a game. You fucker thing. Never tell me that. I'm aware of how long I've been doing things. Except I rarely am aware of how long I've been doing things. I stop paying attention to the time of things because I get overwhelmed incredibly easy, and when I get overwhelmed, I get aggressive! Okay, we're good. That's everything. Hello, Olympus. Hit the big funny button. Goodbye.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools.
I'll supply your butt with my nuts if you don't stop yelling at me!
Your pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars. Construct, automate, explore and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Let me see, where's the thing? Quit build. Want that? Where? Wait, where is it? Yeah, this is the one that we like. Okay. If we're gonna start making this an actual factory, we gotta start thinking like a factory. A factory game is telling you to take breaks. I know, right? It's bullshit. It's not real. A real factory game would be giving me dozens of delicious little points for being such a good little workoid. Being such a fuzzy little worker. Such a fuzzy little guy. Got all that. We should find... Where do we want to do the space elevator? Because that's like the big thing that we need to do. Dub. So we're gonna have to take down the hub. And move it elsewhere, so... Make one of those? I need to make one of that. So yeah. Oh, okay. Now we could. Customizer, conveyor belt, faster conveyor belt. Where? No, what? I think we actually just, by sending that in, we just unlocked the research thing, didn't we? Or did we? Yes, yes! Okay, we need 6 more of those. Shit. Oh, this is so comfy, though. This is exactly what it's like to work in a real factory. Trust me. Take it from me, somebody who used to work in a factory. This is exactly what it's like. Put you there for now. And alien protein. We want to study that. Coolio.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
That was steel tricycle that used to be for use in a factory. Hell yeah. There is like a little that kind of thing in this that you can get that's really silly.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. The remains researched belong
Really
to an
like my factory drop.
organism
What
now
did you
dubbed the
do?
fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien
Money
protein.
in debate.
Additional research may reveal
you
options
doing,
for improving
Sky?
pioneer safety during exploration.
Welcome to the chat. So we got all that shit. Yeah, okay. The other. The this, the you. You dirty little pig, come here. We need one. Okay, God damn it. You juicy little pig. That, and then, there we go. Guess all that shit was a little bit... What are you doing? Oh, duh. Okay, my bad. Pick the hardest starting point. I'm having a fucking... This is smooth as fuck. I like this starting area. Give me that. We need smelters first. Doy. No, honestly, this is the one that I usually start in just because I like the area more than the other ones. Then constructor, sister and motherboards for cars, just sensory cameras for others. Oh, that sounds actually kind of fun. Sounds like it would be really fucking rewarding as well, honestly. Party Star's point was the desert. Yeah, it's like meadow, then the rocky area, then the jungle, then and then the desert. I almost wanted to do the desert just because I never do that one, but... We'll get there eventually. We'll get there when it's big train time. Or when we just start absolutely hitting that fucking deficit. Just eat stuff. What do you got? That. Do one more. I'm probably gonna go through off stream and make shit all pretty. Because remember I had said I want to do... There we go. What am I missing? Oh, because you don't have anything selected. Gotcha. Yo. Because I said I wanted to actually have building, so I might do the making of the building part and everything. Off stream. Rods, we got that. That goes there. You, however, require think I'm actually gonna have to go back. Constructor. Constructor. Another constructor. Shit. Look at the jungle, because it's we're destroying their rainforest. The desert sounds great. The desert is like, there's so many things there, but it's just like, ugh. It's rotten. Just like real deserts, it's rotten. But there's like certain things that you can only find there, if I recall. Okay. Hindsight's 2020, I forgot another piece of cable. You're all... Wait! We're good, okay. Smile. Smile. Got all that. You are going to make rods, and you are going to make screws. Jungle is difficult. See, that's kind of the thing. I don't get why the jungle is supposedly difficult. I don't get where the supposed challenge is coming from. I know in the desert, there's like a bunch of animals all over the place that all fucking suck. But I genuinely, I don't understand what the supposed difficulty of this area is. There's been like a couple hogs, but we just, we just poked them to death. But that hasn't been too much of a problem. Doing good. Doing so good. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. Love it. Let's take that, take that, take that. So proud of you. You're so good. That'll probably need to be done. I think there's also, and maybe this is the thing, I'm noticing need for bigger factories can be an issue in this location. Oh, so it's like a space thing. I could see that. I could definitely see this place being a little constricting. Parts assembly. As fun as that is, I think we're gonna go with that. Let's get you right out the gate. And work on this. Garez. You can't build up. You totally can build up. The game even just tells you, like, oh yeah, you should definitely think vertically. But there's only so much you can build up before it's just like, dude, this is a fucking mess. Which would be kind of fun. Honestly, just having everything need to be built in one big thing would be kind of funny. Transport to other locations, honestly. And see, that's like the kind of neat thing that you can do too. It's like, yeah, you can just load up the fucking... You can just load up your train with stuff and start moving it wherever stuff is weak in that area. It's very neat. Factory, skyscraper. God, it is gonna be fucking Cyberstan. Because, yeah, I remember, in my old save, I had, like... I had trains that just ran water and fuel? Or whatever, out to, like, other places that just didn't have water or, like, oil or whatever. And, like, it was neat, because you just see it, like, getting drained of its fucking water and everything, and then putting it somewhere else and, like, doing that whole fucking thing. It's cool. It's really cool. A good network of trains and learn how to use block paths and signal paths. Yeah. Shit like that is really neat to me. Like having to make like the whole ass station for it and shit. we really technically should have done the other upgrade path that had like, there we go. We kind of really should have done the other upgrade path that had like the combiners or whatever, but we didn't. So shut up. So no, the let me go look. What's it called? Yeah, the assembler. Should have done the assembler so we could get it to start making the thingies. Good night, Sabella. Should have done the assembler so it could start making the things, but we'll do the fucking other things first. We're basically already done with this one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Debating your autism. I'm rubbing my little hands together like a devious little fly. Yes, just like a devious little fly, yes. How different does my voice sound right now? Do I sound like a devious little fly? Oh! You know, how many fucking bars are in this one? Give me that. Give me that. Give me some leap. Yes, yes! We need, what, we're at like 33, so 27? No. No. 17. Duh. I can count. I can count with the list now. Okay. Gimme. Gimme. Because, yeah, after this, we will absolutely get the assemblers. We need that. We need that big mode. Aww.
Ripstad grows more powerful. He's so handsome. Hello, handsome.
Hello, Rip. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a good Friday. I almost forgot what day it was. Teehee. Big red button.
Milestone reached. Fixit would like to remind
Yo,
you of
mama.
your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fixit.
You know what? Hold on. I can switch to exactly the same cost. Gotcha. That's fine. Doing good, been spending all week rearranging my office. And having a comfy space is important. Having a comfy space is important. Okay, it's ugly, but this is gonna be important for later. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Shit. How many can we make? Just this? Just two? I'm really digging the setup.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. Assembler. Assembler. We need... Roughly how much of any of that? Okay. Looks fair. You can change all that kind of stuff now. Look, they even got a little cat head.
Hey, got a little cat head and everything in it. You see?
I like this one because it looks like a little blacksmith. I do wish you could see these a little better, but it is what it is. You got a little Rick and Morty character. How are you, bud? I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. Just all right. Cool. Yeah, that's how you get rid of items. That's rad. Straight up says, don't drink that. Hacker Deluxe. That's what they call me. That's what they call me. So what do we need? We needed more. Okay, so if I delete this... If I delete you... Will that ruin the entire thing? Probably. Obviously. It absolutely will, but... It's a little necessary. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Yeah, we gotta do it. I know, you fussy little sausage. I know. We're working here, though. You're gonna need to get cut down at some point. Let's see, the actual airplane part is gonna be... Okay. Fuck me. You know what? No, that's fine. You know what? That's completely fine. I think. Probably. Yeah. Because then... Hold on. This needs to get built here anyways. Yeah. Okay. Then what are we looking at for walls? We're missing our big funny plate, Tessa. Just to make sure. To make sure you're all sectioned off like a good little man. And you. Okay. Groovy. I gotta redo all this shit. I know literally like 4 seconds ago I said I would just be taking care of all of this off stream. I lied. I completely lied. And I'm liable to do it again. You knew what this was. Oh, Rip.
Ripstad has blessed 5 little mushrooms.
Rip, you don't got a buddy. I appreciate it, but you don't gotta, buddy. You are much too kind. Just get rid of all this shit. Just get rid of all this. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, buddy. Like, truly. You are much too generous for this little fucking freak. I don't know what that is. Yeah, if you guys got a gift sub from Rib, please immediately say thank you. It is much too kind. Hi, Twin.
Ashley Nichols Art
Hi,
Shield,
Twin.
X100.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Trey.
You don't have to. Everybody has already been too generous to Cole this month. It mustn't happen again. Thank you, Leo.
_wish grows more powerful. Bodmost working it, Bodmost working it, Bodmost.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed. We have some new emotes. There we go. Thank you, Adam, for the 50 bits. We have some new emotes to use. Made by the lovely Leona and the dashing Poke, wherever they are. Rip, thank you again.
5 little mushrooms.
We don't need to keep it going, I promise. The twerking emote looks different in that message. Scott! Billion
Ashley
nuggies.
Nichols Art Cheered. X100. Bodmo Snuggy 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 Bodmo.
That's so scary!
Snuggy Bodmo Snuggy.
It sounds like saying Badmos Snuggy. The snuggliest. Okay, let me see. I was glitching before the emote and the bit icon. Hell yeah. Let me see. We want that to go there. And then we can take all that dirt. Put all that good shit right over here. All that good dirt. You don't need to, buddy, I promise. It's very appreciated and it's very kind, but you don't need to. Demand.
Ripstad has blessed 5 little mushrooms.
Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get squishy. Well, we have equipment workshop. Okay. You guys are much too kind to me. Swerk it for the nuggies. Level
Ashley Nichols
4.
Art Cheered. X100. Level 5.
Level 5. So we got these little stations. Torquing it for the nuggies. I didn't know how she read that. Well, I really, really sincerely do appreciate you guys being so generous, truthfully. I do not deserve this kindness. But I will accept it all the most. Because I don't know how to fucking go on the thing and say deny. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I hope one day I can give it back. In fancy ways. In fancy and delicious ways. Splitter. We wanted. This might have been a mistake. In fact, yes, I'm almost certain it was. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, you little snap. How the fuck are you gonna be a fish restaurant with no red snapper? Oh wait, no, I think we're actually fine. Yeah, we're totally fine. Okay, good shit. Delicious. Say the word and I'll do it. No. Everybody's already done enough. So, we're gonna have to replace this at some point, but... this connecting to that. And then let me see. Once that's like that, we just need you to be linked to this grid. Right? My little buddies. Generating. You're generating, but you are linked there. And you're linked there. Is there just not nearly enough? Oh. Yes? I forget what this means. Yeah, what am I looking at? So this is like the power consumption chart thing. And I'm trying to remember... what and who and the how and the why and the where. All that shit. Because all this needs to be linked up. Like so. But one of these... there we go, so you guys are all hooked up. Y'all's is all hooked up. I'm gonna have to redo that at some point. But you're not hooked up. You can go here. And here. And... I know, oh, believe me, I know it. Like... those little guys to be running. Because, yeah, that, like, little... that little power chart thingy right there is actually quite important. Keep you guys going. So... let's wait for it to actually get going. If you look at, like, the far right there, the light gray is how much energy... I'm trying to think how to put it. Basically, the blue is how much we're actively... Do I know what the fuck I'm looking at? All I know is when the fucking dark gray taps over the blue, everything gets shut down. So I think the dark gray is what's getting used right now. And as long as that's under... the blue, we're good. Whatever. I don't actually understand it myself. It's really confusing, but I know that's the long and short of it. Fuck it, whatever. Everything's working right now. That's the important part. That's the important thing. Because yeah, ideally, we're gonna have this whole thing start being one big factory floor, and we're gonna start building up more and more and more. So yeah, that's a good little emote that we unlocked. How lovely. Got you for those. And we got you for these. We gotta actually unlock doors and stairs and shit soon. I will say, actually, we should probably make another couple biomass burners. Just so that we don't have to rely on the little stupid ones attached to the ship. Because those we can't automatically feed fuel into. So it'll just be better to not have to even think about those at all, if we can help it. So as a matter of fact, let's do that biomass burner. This is gonna have to fucking move. Oh, and I don't want to have to move you. Okay, we're in this multiplayer. This is multiplayer, as a matter of fact. Just wanted a nice little relaxing thing to do today, because tomorrow we're gonna do Sonic with Alex, I believe. Wait, do we want... Yeah, I think we want that. I believe we're gonna be doing Sonic Racing with Alex. And then Monday, we're gonna start Titanfall 2. Surprised if we needed some of this too. So next week is most likely going to be just Titanfall 2. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Like, I don't know how long that game's gonna be. I figure we'll probably end up beating it pretty quick. I would think. Dewey Malcolm in the middle. Like that. No. We wanted this, and then this. We wanted that over here. Yes. Yes. you, and then you. So now we can do that, and now we can do that, and now we can do that, and now we can do shit. It's a fairly short game, especially if you know Apex gameplay. I don't, but I've played at least 2 video games before. At least twice. I've like seen people play it, so I'm not entirely like too sweating it. So I feel like, especially given how short it is from everything that I've seen, I feel like we'll burn it through, like... I feel like a week is more than enough. I'll say that. I feel like a week is more than enough. There, so that's just gonna do that. Everything is still generating. Still doing that. That's still good over there. What do we need? We need a lot of shit. We need a lot of shit. Might as well put a workbench right here. We might as well. So that we don't have to keep going in there. Even though it's like only like, what, 8 fucking centimeters away? It'll be fine. Gotta get that shit in there, and then we gotta figure out... God, yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to just making this a big, scary tower. That feels neat. That feels cool to me. I like the prospect of that. Let's see. Yes, I like that. We made us some of that good old hog protein. Well, you would know what mold tastes like, wouldn't you? Me, on the other hand, I have delicious water right here, and I can drink as much as I want. And it doesn't taste like mold. Alright, take it easy, Rip. Enjoy the rest of your night, friend. We absolutely should play something soon. Just take it easy, bud. Thank you again for all your generosity. It is good seeing you again. What a lovely lad. Where my slug at? Wait, where did... Oh, did we had to use the slug for the thing. That's right. We had to use the slug. That's right. We were the slug-using man all along. We were the slug operator. Man, I don't want to do this. Nobody told me I would have to use my frigging hands for all this. Turn poor little slugs into batteries. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I know that's like so much of this game is just perverting the fucking environment into being useful things. And it's supposed to be a little mean-spirited, I get it. But also, it's a little mean-spirited, and I don't like it. It makes me frown. Just a little slug hanging out on a hoopty. Straight up chilling. Like a gangster or some such. I mean, there's like one directly overhead that we tried to get earlier, and I just fell down. I fell down and hit my little leg. I landed on my keys. There's like one right the fuck up there. Let's go grab it. We fucked up before. Not this time, though. Would you rather everything be hostile so you have to kill it like in Factorio? That's like the thing, it's like half and half with this. There's a lot of stuff that is hostile, but there's also a lot of stuff that isn't. I would almost prefer like in Factorio. But I'm kind of content with either, honestly, thinking about it. I like when games make you do things that you don't necessarily want to do. Ooh, there we go. God, it's so comfy up here. So initially, for this, for the music for this stream, I had Googled, like, sci-fi jazz playlist. Just for this, because I was like, maybe that's, like, a good thing. All of them were literally just jazz with, like, the occasional just synth in it, and they all sounded like ass. Or it was just straight-up synth music. And there was nothing jazz about it, so I just opted for this. Come here, little man. That's my little guy. That's my buddy. That's my little guy. Wee! Wait, so where's my Haug protein? I don't like those things. I'm okay with killing them. Okay with killing them. So is this food? What is this? No, it absolutely has fall damage. What? I don't like the birds. I don't like birds. I don't like birds. Not even a little bit. Medicinal. Oh, wait, so this is the thing. Okay. Well, let me research some sliz, my guy. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Taking all my cool toys away from me already.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Shut up! I kind of wish I got the punch for the bird. That little punch that we just did, yeah. Kind of wish we had socked the bird in the head like that. That would have been fun. Yeah! Power shard. More like power shard. You know you'd laugh if you saw that. A bird eating birdseed and just gets decked in the side of the head. Yeah! Then frown, because you don't like that you'd laugh. You don't like that you would fucking giggle if you saw it, because it is objectively fucking funny. It's real quick. Get out of here. Not gonna attack that one. It's almost goose feeding time. Feed yo goose. Who up feeding they goats? Oh, yeah, okay, that's the end of the playlist. We'll do a little bit more, even though we're technically at closing time. What's this? Is this epic? That's epic. That's epic enough for me. Yo, who up feeding they goose? What we need... What we need is like the little things that let us put, that let us put pipes and shit going through the walls. It's feeding the goose and innuendo. Get her done! Okay.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive.
I think we actually do want this.
Humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
I want someone to feed me peas and oats before mating season. That sounds good as hell. So once we get it's an uncharitable summary of humans. I would argue it's kind of difficult to charitably describe a human. They're kind of dog shit. Come here, you.
Come here.
You and your stink lines! I'm up here seizing your remains. Where's the other one? Needed that. I needed it. I needed it. I needed it. There we go. Okay, so we got some more sandstone over here. Very cash. Very cash. Raw quartz mine.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Slug. Yeah, little buddy. Gotta find some more, like, vegetables and shit to research. Mostly like those little berries. Scary Canyon. We like more little berries. And any other kind of, like, alien we can murder. Any other little alien we can murder in exchange for goods and services. game is so cool. Okay, so that's like a big quartz thing down there. I think that, like, little fun buck redeeming thing that we just unlocked, or we're about to unlock, whatever. If I remember right, that thing loves quartz. Yeah! Yeah! If I remember. I think that thing loves quartz. Also, I hear a delicious slug, but I don't see a delicious little slug. Oh yeah, you're a dick. Underground, it might very well be underground. Or it's just floating right behind my head and I can't see it. Are you stupid? Sora, me and Donald have been talking. We both think you're fucking stupid. Hick. We both think you're fucking stupid. Little fucking bitch. Fuck you, Sora. Donald says he's done laughing at your fucking dog shit Emperor Palpatine jokes. You don't even do a very good impersonation of him. You fucking suck, Sora. Sora, I'm fucking tired of watching fucking Louis C.K. every day. He had some good jokes, sure, but I'm fucking tired of it, Sora. Find another fucking comedian you want to watch. Fucking bitch. You stupid motherfucker. I'm not gonna fucking ask Kyrie to unfucking block you on Twitter, Sora. You did it for a fucking reason. Fucking idiot. Stop fucking dragging me into your fucking drama, Sora. I'm fucking tired of it. Fucking bitch. What is this bit? What am I doing? Sorry, you know damn well my feet aren't that big. Sora's just fucking huffing them little piggies, though. Every time Goofy takes off his shoes, you hear Sora quietly say Christmas came early.
Digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Little motherfucker. I love inspecting quartz.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, why don't you fucking yap about it some more, lady? Got that. Sora attacks each toe with his keyblade to Goofy's tracker. Attacks each toe with his fucking mouth, dude. What are you talking about? Goofy wakes up frequently to fucking Sora pouring fucking like lime crema on his fucking toes. Sora, stop putting different fucking dipping sauces on my toes, you fucking idiot. I don't let Maxie suck on my toes anymore. I'm not gonna fucking let you do it, you little freak. Donald sticks his toes out to Sword and be like... He's like, no, Donald, I don't want to suck on your toes. You have weird little duck feet. They're gross me out. I hate you, Donald. I hate you. I keep freaking out thinking that I'm accidentally gonna say Daffy. Because they're both ducks. And that's the only thing. They're both ducks with D names. They're both the exact same character to me, and I keep getting them mixed up. Donald, your feet look like and taste like long Lay's potato chips, and I don't like normal Lay's. I like the flavored ones. I hate you, Donald. I hate you. I hate you, Donald. Never come to my birthday party again. I hate you, Donald. He just goes... That's what he does. That's what he does, and that's how he does it. That's all he has. That's all he needs. Hey, Donald. Goofy told me you have a curly little wiener. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for how I acted before. Do you think... Oh, you think you could show me? You think I could get a little sore peek of it? He pulls out his fucking pants. Wow, Donald, that was great. No, I really insist. I think I should pay you. I really just... I would feel more comfortable if I paid you for what you did today. It's not a you thing, it's a me thing. This game driving you insane? Maybe a little bit. Donald, can I please just speak my piece? Can I please just speak my piece? I would just feel better if I paid you. It doesn't say anything about you. It's just a me thing. And I would personally just be more comfortable if you let me pay you $400 for what you showed me, and then we can never talk about it again. Okay? We never do an assembly line job or put in their task do this to them. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey! I'm supposed to overclock. Oh wait, no, I put that right there. There we go. Wow. There we go. They don't call me the White Macklemore for no reason, Donald. Now let's mosey. I got all sorts of ideas on how to get back at those stupid teenagers and their dumb dog. No matter what game it is, Dora will always be a fucking 8-year-old. And he's really upset at fucking the Scooby-Doo gang for aging. I just think it's fucked up that they get to age and grow more hair and I don't. What the fuck is that? There's like slug particles in the air. Who up particleizing the slug? No, Donald, I don't think you're a prostitute. That has nothing to do with this. It's just you did something for me that you clearly you weren't entirely comfortable with, and I get it. I understand. I get it. I do. So this is just let me help you. Let me help you, please. Particleize. I love airborne particulates. To brush a piece of lint off my
Milestone
desk, but it
reached.
was a moth,
You have
so I
been
had
given
to
access to the anti-waste
Jeez.
effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus
Poor
program,
little man.
also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our
My
amazing
epic
universe
input.
more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons.
The
These
epic
coupons
resource
can be
sink.
redeemed in the awesome shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
This is a pretty awesome sink. Where do I want to put this stupid ugly bastard? Need 15 reinforced iron plates. That's a lot of plates! That'll be $5, baby! You want fries with that? I can't believe Ashley put a fucking tiny shotgun against an even tinier moth's temple and pulled the trigger. While he was on spring break, absolutely shocking behavior. It was spring break and he was gonna ask out the girl he liked too. And he was just excited to be through with fucking chemistry. He's gonna be a sophomore next year. Honestly. Typical. Typical spring break. I was gonna have a good time. But then somebody mistook me for a piece of lint and I fucking exploded. Hate to see it. Absolutely. Hate to see it. Baby boy needs chemicals. Also, we do need this. I'm the baby boy and I need able chemicals. Able chemicals. Good enough for me. Is there anything I really care about feeding this thing right now? Just to get a little leg up. Fuck it. Why not? Because there's a couple little things that we want out of there. Once we get those little tickets, those little George tickets, what we want, we don't really want the car. I've been tricked into buying that thing multiple times. We don't want it. What we do want, however... Oh, they changed the wall. We definitely want like that and like that. The lights are gonna be nice. The customizer. I don't know why we want a fucking half pipe. Yeah, the conveyor walls actually having doors. We got a lot of shit we're gonna need. The cart is so expensive. The cart's so expensive for what we're doing. Okay, you know what? We do need to be doing this. And we can reasonably achieve that right now. It is silly. Everything aside, we are absolutely getting the cart. There's just no way that we're not going to. But I'm gonna keep pretending like we're not getting it so that when we do get it, it'll be funny. That's my sneaky trick. Cement. Oh, you are pissing all over my pineapple, you motherfucker. So you know what we're gonna do? Another constructor. You are pissing on my Pop-Tart. Tell me what that. We're gonna need a mining thing as well. That can we make it? Squirtingly can. Because we are quite simply not making enough cement. And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed by that. Okay. Ideally, merger. Stick that right there. Hi. Hold on. Hi. Hold on. Good enough. Sure. I want the funny. Okay. Good, and you'll be good. Oh, my sweet baby boy, you are so backed up and clogged. This is gonna be... That's gonna feel so good, dude. Check that out. Love that. You love that. There's gonna be so much fucking snail happening soon, too. Got 3 of those. Dog on the premises! Okay. Crisis averted. Oh, you were so slow, and it is such a huge bummer that you choose to act like that. Oh, fuck me dead. We need a lot. We need a lot of wire. Absolutely more than I thought. Think we have anything to research? I want you to be better. You take fucking forever. Really want to like get a peep, get a scope of a peep. The layout of our little guy here. Also, we don't have another this guy that we're doing, do we? Yeah. Objective clearing. He's so terrifying. So we're inevitably gonna scooch this out that way more. And that way. And I think that's going to be the base of everything here, I would think. Because then we can have, like, roads going out there. And then just start doing everything all crazy style. Those of you that are here, is this a game that you would actually want to watch more of at some point? Because I was only partially thinking about doing, like, one stream of this, just because we have other stuff, but if you'd like for me to continue streaming this, I love playing this a lot. Start seeing how fancy everything can get. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Give me. I want the tickets. So what we need... We need the wall holes. These guys. Fuck, they're expensive. Ah! Okay. We need that. And we could also use this. That should be good.
As Fixit amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
That's the plan. That's why we want those, is so we can start putting things in and through the building and everything. I really do regret selling that much steel wire at this point. That's fine, but I'm still upset about it. Because that was a lot. That was a lot of steel wire that we had. Now we don't. Give me that. I'm gonna go help out. Because I know we're going over. I do want to at least try to get the space elevator set up, which shouldn't take horribly much longer. And I don't believe that I have anything pressing on my, like, to-do list tonight. I don't believe. Yes, I don't believe. So we can just hang out. We can slow dance. We can smile. And just enjoy the drift, man. That's close. We're getting there. Just need more cement and more bars.
Chip, chip.
That might even be all the bars that we need. Almost. Almost. Well, that's definitely all the screws we need. You know what? Oh, good idea. That's a good idea, Cole. You're so fucking smart. Put the screws in the funny machine. Got that. Then we got that. I hope that makes a lot of little hands. Does it look like it is? That's pretty fucking mid, all things considered. What the fuck is a DNA plate? What the hell? You bastard thing. Tricking me and taking all my hard-earned screws. Do you know how many Victorian children died to produce those screws? More than the actual screws. It's like 700 or something. I wasn't paying attention when the guy in the suit was telling me. Llama. Cute. What a beautiful view we have. So it really is just like, because I don't, you know what? No, we can check. We can check. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. Oh. Damn. How are screws actually made? I've never learned this. Are they machined on lathes or cast from molds? I would think molds, honestly. I actually, yeah, I do think it's molds, because I remember seeing seams on some screws. And, like, the amount that things need and everything, I would assume that doing lathes would just be way too time-consuming. That, okay, so the way that the scanner works is it puts out a ping, as you can see. Let's do iron. It puts out a ping, and it actually tells you when it hits whatever you're looking at. So we do this. Those ones that just beeped are the ones that are really close to us. And you can see the fucking thing is still going. Just hit another thing. Might even hit another. But it's putting out an actual ping that's relaying info to us when we hit it, right? Which is cool. The fact that when we do copper, that's the one we already have. And then that. That means the other copper is so fucking far away. Hello, Stardram, how you doing? Like 800 plus meters. That is some far away ass being copper. Let's see the quartz. Okay, so there's a quartz, and I think the quartz that it's pinging is actually that one that we saw on that thing, which is very unfortunate. Remember, we saw a quartz mine up on top of a little platform thing. I think it's literally that, which kind of sucks. What do we got? That might be all the cement we need. Yep, that's all the cement. Now we just need the bars and the wire. Wire might be done. Very close. Can I just steal it and do that thing again? Okay. This might do the rest of that for us.
That might just be exactly what we need.
That might just be everything we need. Let's see. Also, you know what? I'll ask that later. I'll ask that some other day. I have a very cheeky question for future things. We can ask that some other day. We got enough on our plate as it is. So after we put all this shit in our pockets, like so. That's all that, all that, all that, all that. Now we just need to find a place to set up this big bitch. Because as you can imagine, it's a space elevator that's not very small. It's actually quite large. It's how you say very big. Very big. We might be able to set it up there, actually. It's got to think See, I hear snail again. Like, dude, there's so much iron here. There's so much iron, but... What are you gonna do, bite me, idiot? Come here. Yeah, nice try, fucko. I don't care about this. That's just still yet more iron. Still yet more chocolate sailors. What's this? Still yet more chocolate sailors. I'm not gonna lie, that Chocolate Sailor episode of Billy and Mandy always made me so fucking hungry. Okay. So... what a pristine landscape. Chocolate Sailors look so good. And it's just like the chocolate dinghy was just so fucking... just so elaborate for what it was. But it looked so good. I want it. Come on. Shut. Tell I'm developing stupid fingers. So if I do this, how's that look? Intake things over there. Maybe I don't want to. Give this shit a little space to breathe. Yeah. Now look how pretty this is. Whee! It's like the end of Dead Space 2. It's scary for some reason. And there we go.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Girl, shut up. Shut up, baby, I know it. So I want to. No, we're not doing that. We want it. Okay. Stupid looking. And the by and large. Scan that. Let's do that. Just because. Yeah. Let's see how bad the clipping is on it. That's not bad at all. Fuck you. Perfect.
Oh, that's the most perfect thing.
It is horribly off-center, though. It's gonna bother the fuck out of me. It's gonna bother the absolute fuck out of me. I wonder. Can I? Can I? There really isn't like a free build or free man or... Well, I guess we really just aren't getting... I guess that's just not gonna happen. You know what? The fact that we tried and it's just not meant to be makes this more palatable for me. Fine, fuck it, whatever. Stealing your berry. Stealing your berry, baby. Whatever. So we got that all hooked up. Let's see. 50 smart plating is not so terribly bad. I'm glad you're still alive. Didn't miss anything good. And you're basically looking at what we've been doing this whole time. Do be what it do. And the thing is, we're gonna have to build up going into there. I'm hoping. Already got all that. We want the concrete. The concrete. We want the concrete. Good shit. And you are gonna get turned into 100 cables. 100 beautiful cables. All the girls love a man with 100 beautiful cables. Going in and out and in and out of his body. In and out. In and out. Oh, I just scratched the base of my back. And cut the fuck out of it. Ow. Ow. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now we got all that set up.
Biofuel created from any biomass ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun, fun, fun.
Well, fucking give me that. Well, fix it if... So the entire time, this has not been working. You bastard. You stupid bastard. It's asking for DNA. I thought the fucking DNA would be the thing. The screws are not worth shit. The screws are not worth shit, actually. Holy crap. Well, you can't have them then. Fuck you. What do you want? I'm not giving you my fucking things again. You can't have it. You don't fucking deserve it. You're fucking mean to me, dude. You didn't take my fucking biomass? I have good biomass, thank you. People would kill for this fucking biomass, and you're not accepting it. Bully you, sir. Bully you. I wonder, hold on. No, I don't want to do the fucking concrete. The concrete's important. We do kind of make a lot of it. Fuck it, whatever. We'll just like pop that in. And on that thrilling note, let's see how much that goes for. Better. Better. It's not great, it's better. Okay. On that delicious note, I'm taking off. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna keep playing this a little bit off stream. Just to get like the fundamental architecture of the base chip down. Of the base building down. So then the next time that we play this, we won't have to fuck with any of, like, the foundation of the actual building. We can just get right into it. Until then, however, take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Good night. Farewell. And I look very much forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow. We're going to be doing a little Sonic racing with Alex. So I hope you enjoy that. Bye-bye, everybody, and thank you all for your generosity one more time. It's incredibly sweet, and I am incredibly thankful to have you. Bye-bye, good night, stay safe, farewell, and have a fantastic weekend.